PlayStation. The original PlayStation was released by Sony in December 1994 in Japan, before launching worldwide over the following year. It marked Sony's breakthrough into the gaming industry and completely changed the console market. At the time, most competitors relied on cartridges, but Sony fully embraced CD-ROM technology, allowing developers to create larger, more detailed games with full-motion video, orchestral music, and voice acting. This technological leap helped accelerate the rise of modern 3D gaming. Powered by a 32-bit processor, the console became home to many legendary franchises that are still popular today. Some of its most iconic exclusive and platform-defining games included Crash Bandicoot, Gran Turismo, Metal Gear Solid, Spyro the Dragon, Twisted Metal, and Final Fantasy VII. These games proved that cinematic storytelling and advanced gameplay could successfully come together on a home console. The original PlayStation sold over 102 million units worldwide, making it the first console in history to surpass the 100 million sales milestone. Its incredible success established Sony as one of the biggest names in the gaming industry and laid the foundation for the PlayStation brand. PlayStation 2. The PlayStation 2 launched in March 2000 and quickly became one of the biggest entertainment products ever created. Its combination of powerful hardware, backward compatibility with PlayStation games, and built-in DVD playback made it appealing not only to gamers but also to families looking for an affordable DVD player. The PS2 featured one of the largest game libraries ever, with nearly 4,000 games released during its lifetime. Legendary titles included God of War, Shadow of the Colossus, Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty, Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Eater, Gran Turismo 4, Final Fantasy X, Devil May Cry, Kingdom Hearts, and Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. The PlayStation 2 sold more than 160 million units worldwide, making it the best-selling video game console in history. PlayStation 3. The PlayStation 3 arrived in November 2006 and introduced several groundbreaking technologies. It was the first PlayStation console to use Blu-ray discs, allowing games to include far more content than DVDs. It also launched the PlayStation Network, enabling online multiplayer gaming, digital game downloads, trophies, and media streaming. Although the console had a difficult launch due to its high price and complex cell processor architecture, developers gradually learned to take advantage of its power. The PS3 became famous for its cinematic exclusives, including Uncharted, Drake's Fortune, Uncharted 2, Among Thieves, Uncharted 3, Drake's Deception, The Last of Us, Killzone 2, Killzone 3, Gran Turismo 5, Little Big Planet, Infamous, and Demon's Souls. By the end of its life cycle, the PlayStation 3 had sold over 87 million units worldwide. Many critics consider its later years to be one of the strongest comeback stories in gaming history, thanks to its exceptional exclusive games. PlayStation 4. Released in November 2013, the PlayStation 4 focused on developer-friendly hardware, faster performance, and a strong online ecosystem. Unlike its predecessor, it was easier to develop games for, allowing studios to maximize the system's power quickly. Features like game streaming, share play, and improved social functions made it popular among players worldwide. The PS4 delivered one of the strongest exclusive lineups ever assembled, including God of War 2018, Marvel's Spider-Man, Horizon Zero Dawn, Bloodborne, Ghost of Tsushima, Uncharted 4, A Thief's End, The Last Guardian, Days Gone, and Ratchet and Clank. The console sold over 117 million units worldwide, making it one of the highest-selling consoles ever produced. Its success reinforced Sony's dominance during the 8th generation of gaming. PlayStation 5. The PlayStation 5 launched in November 2020 and represents Sony's most advanced console to date. Its custom ultra-fast SSD dramatically reduces loading times, while the DualSense controller introduces immersive haptic feedback and adaptive triggers that create more realistic gameplay sensations. The PS5 also supports ray tracing, 4K gaming, up to 120 frames per second, and extremely fast game switching. These technologies allow developers to create more detailed worlds and smoother gameplay than previous generations. Major exclusives include Demon's Souls Remake, Ratchet & Clank, Rift Apart, Returnal, Marvel's Spider-Man 2, Horizon Forbidden West, Stellar Blade, and Astro Bot. Despite supply shortages during its early years, the PlayStation 5 has sold more than 75 million units worldwide and continues to be one of the best-selling current-generation consoles. PlayStation Portable PSP. Sony introduced the PlayStation Portable PSP in 2004, bringing console-quality gaming into a handheld device. It featured a large widescreen display, impressive graphics, Wi-Fi connectivity, and multimedia functions for watching movies, listening to music, and viewing photos. It also introduced the Universal Media Disc (UMD) format for games and movies. Popular games included God of War, Chains of Olympus, God of War, Ghost of Sparta, Crisis Core, Final Fantasy VII, Daxter, Monster Hunter Freedom Unit, Patapon, Luminis, and Metal Gear Solid, Peace Walker. The PSP sold over 80 million units worldwide, making it one of the most successful handheld gaming systems ever released. PlayStation Vita. The PlayStation Vita launched in 2011 as Sony's second handheld console. It featured a beautiful 5-inch OLED display in early models, dual analog sticks, front and rear touch controls, motion sensors, cameras, and powerful hardware that allowed developers to create experiences much closer to home consoles than previous handheld devices. Its most notable games included Uncharted, Golden Abyss, Persona 4 Golden, Gravity Rush, Killzone, Mercenary, Tearaway, Soul Sacrifice, Freedom Wars, and Dragon's Crown. The Vita sold only around 15 to 16 million. Thank you so much for watching this video until the end. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment. It would mean a lot to me